Hi, guys. So, I want to cover a topic that is very important to me. Um, I don't want to call it depression because I haven't been diagnosed, but I guess I'd call it a sadness. Um, it happens a lot where I'll just be watching something or doing something and I'll just get massively sad. Like to the point where I'll just like question if I should be living or not. And I don't want to say I'm suicidal because I haven't been, or at least I haven't attempted since middle school, but there's so many times I've just wanted to die and I don't even have that bad of a life. I really don't. Like there's a lot of things I've dealt with in my life. So much. I've dealt with almost anything you can think of. I've been through freak accidents in my family. I've dealt with my family breaking apart and dissipating. I've dealt with being the black sheep. I've dealt with just not fitting in with my family. I've dealt with boyfriends who abused me, among other things that I don't really feel like mentioning to YouTube. But my life isn't that bad, like, especially now. Like, my life has gotten so much better, and I don't understand why it's not going away. I don't want to take medication. I don't believe I have to take medication. People have dealt without medication for a lot of their lives. I shouldn't have to take medication to feel better. I shouldn't have to take medication to be happy all the time. Mind you, I can still feel happy, but there's times when I just don't. Even if something didn't happen. But it's worse when something does happen. Like when my dog died. And it happened last year, December 18th, 2017. That was a really hard time. I cried almost every night. And she died in like the most horrible way. But I was at work. And, me and my boyfriend were fighting. And he randomly messaged me and was like, hey, when can you come home without getting in trouble? And I was like, probably at the scheduled time I'm supposed to leave. Why? And he started telling me how Lily was having seizures and massive seizures. And I asked him if he was sure they were seizures, and he said, yeah. My sister and her boyfriend said, yeah. So I got freaked out, and the minute I could get off the clock, I did. And our friend Corey picked me up, and we rushed to the house. Corey ran to go get my friend Jessica to help me. Me and my mom haven't had a good relationship, and she even came down to help me handle it. It was really hard. But after her, fourth seizure, I had to take her to the emergency vet. And they were like, we can try and keep her alive with medication, but we're not even sure it's going to last. So I signed the paperwork to have her put to sleep. But I got to get her an urn. I got her cremated so I could have her with me at all times. She has her own little spot on my bedside table. But it's things like that, and even little things that can set it off. Luckily enough, Josh has been really good to me through them. He'll just ask me what's wrong, and I'll tell him that I'm not feeling good mentally, and he'll do his best to make me feel better. So half the time it won't work, but he still tries. But I didn't want to make this really huge video. I just wanted to make this short and sweet video just to get it off my chest, just to talk about it and, see if people deal with the same thing, see if people with depression, see it the same way I do, see if anyone can relate, see if I can relate to anyone else. If anyone does see this, you can comment, tell me about your examples, what you've been diagnosed with, because again, I haven't been diagnosed and I plan on seeing a doctor at some point. But yeah. That was my topic for today, and I'm sorry for just unloading that scenario on you, but alright. Bye.